I am able. I don't think I can achieve this. I don't think I'll be successful with that part of the law, you know. And I took it to God and I was honest. I was like, Lord, I do feel guilty. And this is why you cannot convince me that I cannot pray about any and everything. I take everything to God. My thoughts, my sins, everything. Things that I would never tell a single soul, I'll tell God. Because He already knows. He already knows. He's not going to be burdened by what I tell Him. He's not going to be shocked like, oh, that's coming from you. He already knows. He knows what happens in my head. So there's nothing that can shock Him. There's nothing that can make Him say, you know what? No, this is too much. I cannot take this. No. So why wouldn't I pray about it? There's nothing I cannot ask from God. First of all, He invites us to ask. In His word, He says, you should ask and it will be given unto you. Also says, there's a part, remembering it, where He's like, you guys do not receive because you do not ask. So there's an invitation there that God gives us to ask things from Him. So there's nothing that I cannot ask for. Yes, I understand that we might not get the things that we ask for, right? We might not get them. But nowhere does it say you shouldn't ask. Nowhere does it say you shouldn't pray about it. I pray about bad things. Like, I pray about sin. Like, I remember there was something that I felt I can never be able to obey this. It's in your word. It's something you require of us, but I don't have that much of self-control. I don't think I don't know how I'm going to go about it. Guess what? God worked in me. God made it easy for me. Not easy, but He helped me, gave me strength. He helped me with it. And voila. And I don't want to say voila because it wasn't voila. But like praying about it actually helped. Maybe someone would have said, yo, you brought that to God. You actually told God that. But how would it have changed if I didn't tell Him? How would it have changed? Where would I have gotten the strength, the power to actually, get over that? How? So, I don't know. But there's nothing I can think of in my head that I cannot bring to God. It does not make sense to me. Even if it's on me. Because, people will be like, no, you can't pray about everything. Sometimes it's just up to you to do what's right. Sometimes it's just up to you to work. Sometimes it's just up to you. Even that, we sometimes undermine the fact that ability that you have to work, that ability that you have to obey, the ability you have to do what is right comes from God. Sometimes we think we're doing it on our own. Okay, if you're doing it on your own, good for you. You are disciplined. You are all that. But for some of us who can't, I know. If you see me being kind, if you see me being quiet sometimes or not responding, I know sometimes it's not because I'm just this good person. I know it's because God helps me. There are certain things sometimes on the spot I pray, like I want to hear God help me, because if you don't intervene in some way, I'm going to say something very, very, something I won't be able to take back, something that's not going to be nice. Because I am not a perfect person. There are a lot of things I can think about. A lot. I honestly cannot cope. I don't see myself surviving life for a single day if the communication is not there with God. And I'm not saying I'm this person that prays for anything. I want to be. But I'm not saying that's where I am. Right? What I'm actually saying is I am grateful for that option, that privilege, that invitation that we can actually go before God and talk to Him. And I do not think that God would open it up just to limit us. It's okay, no, since you're here, you can just talk about this and don't mention that. I don't believe that. I am just grateful that as I stand before God, I am naked before Him. He sees everything there anyway. I might as well tell you every single thing because you know, Lord. So yeah, that's just like a thought of mine. I don't know what you guys think. I'm happy to hear from you guys. What do you guys think? What do you think about prayer? How often do you pray? What do you pray about?